Up next, my 3 favorite green fragrances. Literally green fragrances. And kind of by era. These are different generations of green fragrances. Very cool list. Stay tuned. Coming up next here from Osme Perfumery. Welcome back, everybody, to JoelTheNose, here again at Osme Perfumery in Miami. And today's list, or today's video, I'm going to tell you my 3 favorite green fragrances. And again, I literally mean green, not just green smelling, which they all are, but they all are either green in color or green in, the materials or the notes that are in there. And they're also kind of generational. I'm kind of picking one from different generations. Old, not so old, and new. So let's get right into this. I'm gonna go first with the oldest fragrance, and this is from 1980. A lot of you guys weren't even alive when this fragrance came out. It shows how classic it is. And this is Elite from FLORIS, London. Take a look at that juice. Pure green. It almost reminds me of aftershave. This just, again, FLORIS is one of the true legendary classic British niche houses. They've made perfumes for royalty, for the upper class of British society for years. But this is one of my favorites from the house. And this is an eau de toilette, just to let you know. That is not, obviously, is concentrated as an eau de parfum. But despite that, this is one of those eau de toilettes that, even though it's less oil in the fragrance, I still get long-lasting great performance for it. And it makes it a little bit lighter and fresher. I think it makes it a little bit more wearable for a lot of people. But this one, just to let you know, don't be fooled by the green color, thinking, oh, it's just like green fragrance. Yes, of course it's green. It has that essence, but it is intense. This is like a very, I would say, almost sexy, musky, animalic green fragrance. You've got juniper in here, which gives it that kind of punchy freshness, but it's got cedar, it's got leather, it's got bay leaf, of course, obviously green. It's got a ton of vetiver in the base. So as it dries down, again, right from the beginning, it's very sexy, it's very green, but it's also very intense. So this one is kind of, it fools you a little bit. When you first see it, you may not think, of course, being an eau de toilette and the color, that it's not that strong. This is a very strong fragrance, very sexy. There you have it from FLORIS. Next, I'm gonna go to a fragrance from about 10 years ago. So the first fragrance was 40 some years ago, 42 years ago now. That's how long it's been around. This one is about 10 years old. It's from 2014. And this is, let me get the right thing, Viride or Viride from ORTO PARISI. The house ORTO PARISI, you can see it there. Notice how the juices are very similar in color. Let me hold those up to each other. Take a look at that. The colors are almost exactly the same, which is cool. It's another reason why I picked these, why I love them. Love the juice. I love the bottles as they sit there and you look at them, it really stands out from all the other fragrances in my collection. But Viride, why did I pick it other than the obvious reasons? This is new. This is new to me. Even though it's been around for almost 10 years, I just smelled it for the first time a couple weeks ago. Instant love. Instant love. Instantly one of my favorite green fragrances, of course, right now. And this is, again, it's very herbal, it's very woody, it's very green, classic, all the classic notes. It's got lavender in there, which gives it a freshness and a little bit of a spiciness. Jasmine in the heart, which gives it this kind of well-rounded, a little bit sweeter, sexier, muskier, that kind of sexy jasmine, which has a little bit more animalic note to it. And then you've got cedar. Cedar is very popular in these fragrances. Again, musk and tobacco. So great combination. I've worn this a few times and I actually wore it yesterday. I wore it out It was a great going out fragrance, and it just, again, this is going to be a little bit of a deeper, richer version of something similar to Elite. Elite being the Eau de Toilette, this being an Eau de Parfum. This may even be an extrait. Do you know if this is an Eau de Parfum or an extrait?
I think it's an extrait.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. All right, so yeah, we're talking extrait here. So you go from an Eau de Toilette to this one being extrait. So it's very rich, very strong on the skin. You're gonna get 10 plus hours, I do, on this wearing. And lastly, I'm gonna go to the newest fragrance of the three. I've talked about this one in the past 6 months or so quite a bit. And that is, of course, Oud For Happiness. Oud For Happiness from INITIO. Obviously, look at the green on the bottle. On the labeling around the gold leaf, you got a lot of green here. This one, what do I have to say? It's such a wonderful fragrance. I wear this one all the time at home when I'm sitting in my home office or just chilling. I'll put this on a lot in the morning when I just want to have a relaxing morning, or when I come home at the end of the day, if I work outside of my house, if I'm out running, doing errands, and I would just want to kind of chill at the end of the day, this is a perfect fragrance. For those of you who don't know, there is cannabis in here, so obviously not cannabis that gets you high, but it's very soothing and relaxing. And it has that slight cannabis smell to it. So you'll pick it up when you put it on, but it is just a delicate, warm, beautiful fragrance. Classic INITIO. I like it better, I've said this before, than Oud For Greatness, which is definitely one of their best-selling fragrances, and a true classic. But this one, again, if you want a great, mellow, green, relaxing, soothing fragrance, you cannot go wrong with Oud For Happiness. And that's my third green one. And again, that one, as I've said before, just came out, in the last 6 months. So that's pretty new. So there you have it, my three favorite green fragrances right now. Very green, obviously by the coloring, by the look, by the bottles. And let me know, what are some of your favorite green fragrances? And have you tried these? Because some of these, at least two of them, I would say, are ones that are a little bit more under the radar. And not everyone has smelled them. Thanks again for watching. Thank you for your support as always. And I'll be back soon with another video. Peace, love, and perfumes.